episode 6, we were second in the table. Newcastle were top. They'd just beaten us 3-2 at Carrow Road. We were 2 points behind them, but we were, 10 points clear of Brighton, who were in third place. Well, it's all changed round. We're now 7 points clear of Brighton, who are now in second, and are actually a point clear of Newcastle. They've made up, I think, about 10, 12 points on Newcastle in the last few games that we've played. Leeds United aren't far behind either. They're on 73 points. We have got a decent cushion, actually 7 points. 8 points from third place. It's decent when you think we've only got 6 games left to play. So what's that, 18 points left to play for? But we still need to get some wins. We're not home and hosed yet, for sure. So what's caused that is Newcastle went on an absolutely terrible run. They beat us there on the 14th of February. They didn't win again for another 6 games till they beat Wigan 2-1. They actually just had a 0-0 draw with Burton Albion. Brighton, on the other hand, are the absolute form team just at the moment. Go to their squad, to their schedule, 5 wins in their last 5 games. A couple of thrashings in there as well. Put 5 past Derby, 5 past Leeds, who are in 4th place in the table. So they are the one team that, if their form continues, if we keep dropping points, they're the ones who could definitely overtake us to win the league. Our form's been okay, a little bit up and down. Played quite a few games since the Newcastle game. We went on a really good run after we lost to Newcastle, actually 4 games unbeaten. Only disappointment being not managing to beat local rivals Ipswich. Could only get a 0-0 draw in that one. Ipswich really parked the bus. We just couldn't break them down. We weren't good enough on the day, especially going forwards. We then lost 1-0 to Blackburn at home as well. Pretty similar to the Ipswich game. The only difference being we gave away the penalty and Blackburn managed to score it. But we weren't at the race, especially going forwards. Wins over Barnsley and Aston Villa got us back on track, and then really disappointing to lose 3-2 away from home to Huddersfield, especially when you consider Huddersfield were down to 10 men from the 35th minute. I was actually watching the England-France game on the telly as I was playing this, and watching England struggling against 10 men, and we were doing exactly the same thing. Albeit Huddersfield were down to 10 men for longer than France were in real life. We were 2-1 up after Casey Palmer had given Huddersfield the lead early on, but then goals from Quainer and Casey Palmer with the winner gave Huddersfield the 3 points, and the deserved 3 points as well. We were not good enough at all in that game, especially in the second half. It looked like Huddersfield had as many men as us, or that we were the ones down to 10 men, because Huddersfield were making all the running. So unfortunately, we've got an injury to report. If I scroll down, Josh Murphy is out for 2 months with torn knee ligaments. I should say, try and get your words out there, David. Probably been our best player actually all season, I'd say. 10 goals in 35 starts, 8 assists as well, 7.21 average rating. Yeah, I'd say he's probably a shoo-in to get our at least young player of the year. Tim Close probably going to be our player of the season. It's actually got a much higher average rating and has been immense for us at the back. So yeah, probably Josh Murphy will have to make do with just a young player award. His brother Jacob Murphy's going to start on the left wing. It's not his natural position. He prefers to be on the right, cutting inside as an inside forward, but needs must, and I don't really want to start tinkering too much with the formation just at the moment. Walshide is doing really well out on the right as a right winger, as is Pritchard when he's playing as well. A point for us today will actually be enough for us to secure a playoff place, but I got my sights set a lot higher than playoffs. Reading are only a point off the playoff places, so they're going to be going hard for the win, hoping that they can get into the playoff places coming into the run-in. So team today is John Ruddy in goal. We've got Pinto, Bennett, Close and Gilks as the back four. Gruich and Anoma in centre midfield. Walshide, Houlihan and Jacob Murphy are the attacking midfielders, and Jerome's up top on his own. Gilks with the throw in, finds Houlihan. Jacob gets the cross in as Jerome. He's got time to turn. In fact, he's brought down by Liam Moore. 2 minutes on the clock. We got ourselves a penalty. It's going to be Houlihan to take it, and he buries it. Hopefully that'll just settle some nerves. Really early goal in this game. Hopefully we can build on that going forwards. It's McCleary for Reading. Got a lot of pace, McCleary. Corman's a good player as well. Berens is going to get a cross in. Does. Kermigan's there. Oh, taps it home. Didn't deal with the cross. Kermigan should never have been that close into goal. Seemed to have a lot of time just to put that home. Berens with the cross in. Kermigan, yes, he had time to control it and tap it home. Between the keeper and Bennett, one of them should have dealt with that there. Sal Habsy with a goal kick. Looking for McCleary. Well won. Now Houlihan, get onto that. He can't though. Here's Kermigan holding it up. Finds Berens, who got the assist for the last goal. Oh, Pinto's in. No, he's not in. He won it, but Berens gets it back. Here's Kermigan. Swift. Berens again. Pinto wins it that time now. No, Houlihan. Jacob got a bit of time. Build up some speed. Can't get past Moore, but he fouls him. And Moore's off. Shocking tackle on Murphy. 20 minutes on the clock. Reading go down to 10 men. But as we saw against Huddersfield, that is no guarantee that we can still win this game. We're going to go in at half time at 1-1. No more significant chances. Been adding the shots on, but not getting anywhere really. And I'm actually going to change it to a 4-4-2. Cameron Jerome's having his normal poor performance for us. It's hard to be too harsh on him. I mean, he scored 13 goals this season, but he seems to score or do absolutely nothing in games. No middle ground with him. I'm going to bring Houlihan off. I'm going to bring Oliveira on. Go up front, and then these two can drop back. We'll go as a pretty orthodox 4-4-2. But try and get two strikers up there against their two centre backs. See if we can get some more goals and get this game won. Throw in from Gilks. Finds Oliveira. Gets the cross in. Iori clears. Gilks wins it again. Gilks again. Finds Anoma. Is he going to go for a shot? No, he plays it for Gruich. Gruich does go for a shot. Now Habsy tips it over the bar. I'm going to bring Anoma off. And I'm going to bring Johnny Howson on. Johnny Howson's been out injured. He's not 100% fit, which is why he was on the bench today. Jerome is on a 6.3. He's having a terrible game. You know what? I'm going to put him, try him as a target man. It's supposed to be his best role. I haven't got any other strikers on the bench to bring on. It's a free kick. Finds Gilks on the edge of the area. Who can he find? He's still going with it. That's a terrible shot. Really well wide. Bennett can bring it forwards. Out from defence. Needs to find a pass over his Pinto. The Howson. He's got a good long shot on him. He's still going. Oh, now Habsy saves. That's a corner. 20 minutes left on the clock. Here's Reading. A beater. It's not going to be a sucker punch, is it? much. In for Swift. Cleary. Not really got anyone up front but Swift. Oh, and he just puts that wide. Could you put it out for Wildside? He's cutting inside. He's got Pinto on the overlap if somebody can get their head up and find him. Acres of space out there. He's dropping back now. That moment's gone. He's cutting inside, but there's Wildside. He's in now. Get the cross in. Oh, that was deflecting everywhere. It was just cleared off the line. Howson with the corner. Oliveira, close. Oh, now Habsy saves. Howson puts it back in. What's it going to be? And that's a goal kick. Howson with the corner. Flicked on. Oliveira. Two men round him. Gruich. Got time to turn Wildside. Yes! Come on! Yes! 90th minute. Nearly the 91st minute. Wildside gets the goal. What a finish. Oliveira kept it going. He just put it in. It was a pretty hopeful ball. But Gruich picked it up. Wildside completely unmarked. Brilliant finish. And I said at the beginning of the game, didn't I? He was doing well for us on the right. Now I just need to change from that to what are we going to go to? Contain. We haven't got long left. Let's just stick it on contain. Hopefully Reading have had the stuffing knocked out of them now. It's got to be the final highlight. We carried on going, kept passing the ball. We were creating a few chances. We just couldn't get that finish right at the end. What a finish to the game. That's us qualified for the playoffs. Now we've got to move on and let's win this title now. Get the championship in the bag. So there's the confirmation then that we've made the playoffs. But we're looking at the table. We're now 10 points clear of Brighton and of Newcastle. Brighton lost today and Newcastle got the draw. Then we're 11 points clear of Leeds, and I think we can discount everybody else. Really, we've got to go and finish this now. There's only 15 points left to play for this season. Win our next couple of games and we'll be on the verge of lifting the title, let alone promotion. So with that in mind, I'm not sure which game I'm going to come back for. Just depends what happens in the next two games, Fulham and Preston, and obviously what happens in other games. I want to come back and hopefully be playing for promotion or playing for the title. I mean, the way it's going, it could be that we win promotion and the title in the same day because it's so close between Brighton and Newcastle and Leeds. Chances are maybe this game against Brighton might be the next one. Either way, whatever game I come back for, that'll be the last episode of the season. We'll round up the season after that game as well. Might play two games if we need to win the title or to get promoted. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Fuddled Fox FM. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.